This episode explores the complexities of 19th century social norms as it follows 5 wealthy American teens from the 1870s. With the creation of this program, Katherine Jakeways brought Edith Wharton's unfinished novel to life. The 7th episode delves more into the lives of these newly wealthy females who, all of a sudden, found themselves on the outside of New York society. They have the audacity to travel to England during the London debutante season, bringing with them their fresh perspectives, varied sophisticated traditions, and innovative social strata that will ultimately dismantle 19th century London society. On this New Year's Eve, the Buccaneers Season 1's penultimate episode features a lavish celebration. The truth about the telegraph is disclosed to Nan after a heated argument between Theo and Guy, as Nan is having trouble during the party because people are making fun of her circumstances. Episode 7 is a really powerful episode, and these consecutive releases have been successful as we approach an eventful finish. When Theo and Nan arrive at the party on New Year's Eve, everyone starts to express how surprised they are that Theo is still marrying Nan despite being raised as a bastard child. To escape the commotion, she makes the hasty decision to head off and find her companions. Nan is comforted by Conchita and Lizzie as they help her through her battle to blend in with the crowd. After they exit the restroom, Nan runs into Ginny, and she immediately loses her temper once more. To everyone's amazement, Colonel and Mrs. St. George, Ginny and Nan's parents, arrive for the celebration. They were supposed to travel to England the next week. When Ginny's parents arrive, she seizes the opportunity to speak with them. She tells them that she revealed the truth, but that it didn't hurt anything because Theo has already consented to marry Nan. Mrs. St. George, on the other hand, claims that her sister was intentionally hurt and that she doesn't know why. The Dowager Duchess of Tintagel talks about how surprised she is that Mrs. St. George decided to attend the celebration given all the talk about her. Theo cuts her off before she can respond by asking Mrs. St. George to dance. He clarifies that he is in love with her and that he would marry her daughter. Mrs. St. George is starting to see that she has taken a lot from her husband and sucked up a lot of his energy while she has been trapped in her own madness. Colonel St. George is informed by her that following the wedding, they will get a divorce. After their brief conversation on the roof, Guy and Nan head back downstairs, where they run into Theo, who requests to speak with Guy for a little while about the wedding. Theo admits that he was aware of the telegram and advises Guy to go over the notion that she picked him. Guy queries, "Did she?" And this sets off a furious altercation between the two. Theo, Guy, and Nan then go into a room to talk about what's going on. Guy tells them that Theo was aware of the telegram, but chose to keep it a secret. Guy is forced by Theo to elaborate on what was stated in the telegram, so he does. Theo is confronted by Nan for knowing about her mother and remaining silent and storms off. Theo goes after Nan outside and apologizes, but he also wants to clarify that it wasn't his secret to divulge. Theo inquires as to her feelings for Guy, but she responds that it is about her and not about him or Theo. Guy and Nan have a conversation over dinner about whether Guy meant what he said in the telegram, saying that he meant every word at the time. He moved on since Nan went with Theo. He continued by telling her that they both needed to move on and that he had asked Lady Hopelay to marry him.